Hi students, welcome to the Zahid English Crash Course. Zahid CC 101 और थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर. ये हमारा सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर का थर्ड पार्ट है. सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर का थर्ड पार्ट जो है वो इम्परेटिव, जैसा कि हम पढ़ रहे थे कि टाइप्स एंड द काइंड्स एंड द पार्ट्स ऑफ अ सेंटेंस. तो दिस इज आल्सो वन ऑफ द पार्ट एंड द टाइप एंड द काइंड्स ऑफ द सेंटेंस. आइए देखते हैं कि थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस जो है वो क्या है, वो किसके बारे में है और ये कैसे इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस जो है वो इम्परेटिव हम कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं, इसका यूजेज क्या है, इसका सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर क्या है, इसके अंदर कौन सा वर्ड ऑर्डर इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. लेट्स सी व्हाई इट इज यूज्ड. सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड.
Zahid English Crash Course.
So the students, our third part of the sentence structure is about the imperative sentences. Why do we use it? Let's see why do we use it. आइए देखते हैं कि हम इसे क्यों इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Let's see the definition. Okay, this is the definition of the imperative sentences. This is the definition of the imperative sentences. Where are they used? Let's see the definition. The definition of the imperative sentences says that imperative sentences is used to give command. Imperative sentences इस्तेमाल किया जाता है कमांड के लिए. जब हम किसी को कमांड देते हैं, जब हम हुक्म देते हैं. imperative sentences को उर्दू में हुक्मिया जुमले भी कहा जाता है. इंग्लिश में imperative sentences कहा जाता है, उर्दू में हुक्मिया जुमले कहा जाता है. तो imperative sentences क्या करता है, कमांड देता है. पार्ट नंबर 1 इसकी डेफिनेशन के अंदर पार्ट नंबर 2 है. ये किस लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है? नंबर 1 कमांड, नंबर 2 रिक्वेस्ट के लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. किस लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है? नंबर 2 रिक्वेस्ट के लिए, अर्ज या इल्तिजा के लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. हम imperative sentences किस लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं? प्रोहिबिशन के लिए. नंबर 3 प्रोहिबिशन के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं. नंबर 4 हम किस लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं? हम रिक्वेस्ट के लिए, सजेशन के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं. किस लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं? सजेशन के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं. एडवाइस, हम एडवाइस के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं. आइए देखते हैं कि हम imperative sentences को कमांड के लिए कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं, रिक्वेस्ट के लिए कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं, प्रोहिबिशन के लिए कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं, सजेशन के लिए कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं, और नंबर 5 एडवाइस के लिए कहाँ इस्तेमाल करते हैं. सो नंबर 1 इज द कमांड, हुक्म देना, हुक्मिया जुमला. हम इसको कहाँ पर इस्तेमाल करते हैं? आइए देखते हैं कि imperative sentences हम एज अ कमांड कहाँ पर इस्तेमाल करते हैं. So the students, the first and foremost part of the imperative sentences is command. Command. Where do we use command and why do we use command? Okay. When we give command, when we give order, when we give command, when we give order, when we order somebody, when we command somebody, we use the first part of the imperative sentence, that is the command. आइए देखते हैं कि command का जो base verb है वो कौन सा है. The base verb of the command is word order है. word order command के अंदर, हुक्मिया जुमले के अंदर जो फर्स्ट पार्ट है imperative sentence का, उसके अंदर जो फर्स्ट पार्ट है imperative sentence का, उसके अंदर जो वर्ड ऑर्डर इस्तेमाल किया जाता है, वर्ड ऑर्डर कौन सा इस्तेमाल किया जाता है? फर्स्ट वर्ड ऑर्डर इस्तेमाल किया जाता है बेस वर्ब. कौन सा इस्तेमाल किया जाता है? द बेस वर्ब. कौन सा बेस वर्ब? फर्स्ट पार्ट इस्तेमाल किया जाता है बेस वर्ब. बेस वर्ब के बाद हम क्या इस्तेमाल करते हैं? ऑब्जेक्ट इस्तेमाल करते हैं. बेस वर्ब प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, ये हमारा सेंटेंस का सिंटैक्स है. सो दिस इज द सिंटैक्स of the first part of the imperative sentence, the command. Okay, first of all we have to use the base verb, the main verb. After that, after the main verb, base verb and main verb is the same thing. So first of all we have to use the base verb or the main verb. Both are the same thing. Base verb or the main verb plus command plus object. Base verb or the main verb both are same thing plus object. हम object इस्तेमाल करते हैं. तो आइए in the imperative sentences, imperative sentences के अंदर जो वर्ड यू है, imperative sentences के अंदर जो वर्ड यू है वो इस्तेमाल बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता. क्यों इस्तेमाल नहीं होता? बिकॉज इट इज अंडरस्टूड. क्योंकि ये अंडरस्टूड है, हमारे माइंड में ऑलरेडी होता है. जब हम किसी को कमांड दे रहे होते हैं तो वो फर्स्ट पर्सन नहीं, सेकंड पर्सन के साथ ही इस्तेमाल करना होता है. और सेकंड पर्सन कौन सा है? वो यू है. तो यू अंडरस्टूड होता है, हमें इस्तेमाल करने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं है imperative sentences की. अगर हमने इस्तेमाल किया, we don't need to use it, हमें इसको यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं होती. If we use it in a sentence, अगर हमने इसको सेंटेंस के अंदर इस्तेमाल किया, its meaning, its sense would be totally changed. اگر ہم نے اس کو استعمال کیا تو اس کی میننگ, اس کا سینس کمپلیٹلی چینج ہو جائے گا. مثال کے طور پر اگر میں سینٹینس لکھتا ہوں کہ فار ایگزامپل یو کم ٹو می, فار ایگزامپل یو ڈو دس ورک, یہ جتنے بھی سینٹینسز میں نے بتائے ہیں یہ امپیریٹو سینٹینسز کے نہیں ہیں. اگر امپیریٹو سینٹینسز کے نہیں ہیں تو کس سینٹینس کے ہیں, کس ٹائپ آف دا سینٹینس اسٹرکچر کے ہیں, کس پارٹ کے ہیں؟ یہ دونوں سینٹینسز, یہ سینٹینسز ہیں پریزنٹ انڈیفینٹ ٹینس. انڈیفینٹ ٹینس ایک الگ چیز ہے اور امپیریٹو سینٹینس ایک الگ چیز ہے. امپیریٹو سینٹینسز میں ہم کمانڈ دیتے ہیں, امپیریٹو سینٹینسز کے اندر کمانڈ دی جاتی ہے اور انڈیفینٹ ٹینس کے اندر سمپل اسٹیٹمنٹ دی جاتی ہے. تو سمپل اسٹیٹمنٹ میں اور کمانڈ والے سینٹینس امپیریٹو سینٹینسز کے اندر ٹوٹلی ڈفرنس ہے. فار ایگزامپل مثال کے طور پر جو امپیریٹو سینٹینس ہے اس کا بیس ورب پلس آبجیکٹ جو ہے نا وہ یوز کیا جاتا ہے. آئیے دیکھتے ہیں ایگزامپل سے. The first part of the example is this. For example, in the military کے اندر جو کمانڈر ہوتا ہے وہ کمانڈ دے رہا ہوتا ہے سولجرز کو اور کیا کہتا ہے, shoot the killer, shoot the enemy. In the military, the commander gives command to the soldiers and says that shoot the enemy, shoot the killer, shoot the robber, shoot the enemy. So all the sentences, in all these sentences, only one type of the sentence is used. Command. Okay, what it is saying? Shoot the killer, shoot the enemy. Okay, so shoot the killer or shoot the enemy is one of the part of the command. Okay, number 2, come here means shoot the killer means you shoot the killer. You is understood, we do not need to use it. You यहाँ पर understood है, हमें you को लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. इसी तरीके से sentence number 2 है come here और come to me. इस sentence का मतलब है you come here. Okay, you come to me. यहाँ पर you लगाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं है, you understood है, इसीलिए हमें लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. ओके, सेंटेंस नंबर 3 है fetch a cup of tea और fetch a glass of water for me. इसके अंदर भी you लगाने की जरूरत बिल्कुल नहीं है. अगर हमने लगाया सेंटेंस का सेंस और सेंटेंस की मीनिंग टोटली चेंज हो जाएंगे और वो इंडेफिनिट टेंस में चला जाएगा, इम्पेरेटिव टेंस नहीं रहेगा. तो fetch a cup of tea और fetch a glass of water for me, तो इस सेंटेंस के अंदर इसका मतलब कुछ और है. ओके, you come here का मतलब कुछ और है, you bring a cup, you fetch a cup of tea का मतलब कुछ और है और fetch a cup of tea का मतलब कुछ और है. ओके, come to me और you come to me दोनों डिफरेंस हैं. तो you come to me नहीं होगा, come to me imperative sentence is a command के तौर पर. Okay, read this book to me. Read this book to me. I am giving you command to read this book to me. That's why it is called as an imperative sentence of the part number 1, that is the command. Okay, next sentence is knock the door. Next sentence is knock the door means you knock the door. You is understood, we don't need to use it. That's why that is called imperative sentence. Okay, next sentence is zip down your jacket. Zip down your jacket because it's too hot. Zip down your jacket. In this sentence, I am also giving command to my colleague. I am giving command to my colleague. That's why I am saying him that you should zip down your jacket. So I am giving command. Okay, next sentence is surrender your weapon. For example, is the winner and the other group is the loser. So the winner group would say surrender your weapon. अपने हथियार डाल दो. तो इस सेंटेंस के अंदर कमांड दे रहा है सरेंडर करने के लिए. ओके, नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस इज लिसन केयरफुली. लिसन केयरफुली टू योर टीचर. अपने टीचर को केयरफुली सुना करें. Listen carefully to your teacher or listen carefully. This is also giving command. Next sentence is water the plants. Water the plants is also giving command to the person. Next sentence is thread the needle. Thread the needle is also giving the commands. Both water the plants is also giving the command to a person and thread the needle is also giving command to the person. So all these sentences are called the first part of the imperative sentences, that is the command. What is the second part of the sentence in the imperative sentences? Second part of the sentence के अंदर imperative sentences के अंदर जो second part of the sentence है वो क्या है? आइए देखते हैं part है वो क्या है. So let's see what is the second part of the imperative sentence. So the students, the second part of the sentence is the request. The second part of the sentence is the request. In this sentence, we request somebody when we ask for any kind of the work. हम second sentence imperative sentence का जो दूसरा part है, imperative sentences का जो दूसरा part है वो है request. Request के अंदर जब हम किसी को request कर रहे होते हैं तो हम यहाँ पर part number 2 इस्तेमाल करते हैं जो कि request है. Okay, इसका syntax क्या है? This is the syntax of the request. یہ سینٹیکس ہے ریکویسٹ والے سینٹینس کا کہ ریکویسٹ ہم کیسے کرتے ہیں. ریکویسٹ کے اندر ہم سب سے پہلے پلیز استعمال کرتے ہیں. پلیز پلس بیس ورب. بیس ورب پلس بھی استعمال کر سکتے ہیں جیسے verb پلس آبجیکٹ پلس پلیز. اوکے سو لیٹس سی the example. This is the example. Please come to me. Please come to me is its example. Second sentence is please prepare well for your exam. Please prepare well for your exam. Next sentence is move a bit please. Move a bit please. This is the next sentence. Move a bit please. The next sentence is read this letter to me. Read this letter to me. This is also one of the part of the request. The next sentence is be ready for your examination. Please be ready for your competitor. Please be ready for your competition. This is also one of the example of the request that belongs to the imperative sentence part number 2. So in the imperative sentences part number 2 we use please in the beginning or we use please in the end as we already have used in the examples. ہم imperative sentences کے part number 2 کے اندر please end میں استعمال کرتے ہیں یا starting میں استعمال کرتے ہیں جیسا کہ ہم نے استعمال کیے ہیں examples کے اندر. Let's see what is its next part in the imperative sentences. The next part of the imperative sentences is so the next part and the third part of the imperative sentence is the prohibition. What is the prohibition? When we prohibit somebody to do something is called one of the part of the imperative sentences, that is part number 3, that is prohibition. جب ہم کسی کو منع کرتے ہیں کسی چیز سے تو ہم اس کو imperative sentences کے اندر استعمال کرتے ہیں اور اس پارٹ کو prohibition کہا جاتا ہے. prohibition کا مطلب ہے منع کرنا. For example, what is its syntax? This is the prohibition. prohibition کا syntax کیا ہے؟ syntax ہے ہم پہلے don't استعمال کرتے ہیں پلس مین ورب کی فرسٹ فارم استعمال کرتے ہیں پروہیبیشن پلس مین ورب کی فرسٹ فارم یا بیس ورب کی فرسٹ فارم استعمال کرتے ہیں. لاسٹ میں ہم آبجیکٹ استعمال کرتے ہیں. پروہیبیشن کے لیے پہلے ہم ڈونٹ استعمال کرتے ہیں مین ورب کی فرسٹ فارم یا بیس ورب کی فرسٹ فارم دین آبجیکٹ استعمال کیا جاتا ہے. آئیے دیکھتے ہیں ایگزامپلس کے ساتھ کہ ہم پروہیبیشن کے سینٹنسز جو امپیریٹیو سینٹنسز کے اندر استعمال کیے جاتے ہیں نمبر 3 کے اندر وہ کون سے ہیں. سو سینٹنس نمبر 1 از ڈونٹ لاف ایٹ ہم. ڈونٹ لاف ایٹ ہم اس سینٹنس کے اندر ڈونٹ لاف ایٹ ہم اس پر مت ہنسو. یہ سینٹنس کیا ہے؟ یہ پروہیبیشن کا ہے. یہ منع کر رہا ہے ایک بندے کو دوسرے بندے پر ہنسنے کے لیے. سو یہ منع کر رہا ہے ایک پرسن کو دوسرے پرسن پر ہنسنے کے لیے. ڈونٹ لاف ایٹ ہم بیکاز اٹ ہرٹس ہز فیلنگس. اف یو لاف ایٹ ہم it will hurt his feeling. So don't laugh at him, it will hurt his feelings. So let's see what is example number 2. Example number 2, a bit, otherwise military will shoot you. So don't move a bit is one of the part of the prohibition, that is of the imperative sentence. Next sentence is don't make noise in the class. Next sentence is don't make noise in the class. In this sentence, don't make noise in the class or prohibiting one person to another person from making noise in the class. That is also called the imperative sentence of part number 3 of imperative sentence. Okay, next sentence is don't be joker. Don't be joker. Next sentence is don't try to be wise. Don't try to be wise. Okay, next sentence is don't try to be smart. This is one of the usage mostly we use in spoken English. Don't try to be smart is and be free with me. Don't be free with me. If somebody comes and talks to you, and if somebody comes and talks to you in a free manner and talks some ill things, what would you say? You will say don't be free with me. Don't be so free with me. So I'm not ready to talk to you. Don't be so free with me. So you are giving prohibition of the imperative sentences, that is part number 3, to the next person, to the person who foolish things. In this sentence, one person is trying to prohibit another person to do the foolish things. So don't do foolish things. Next sentence is don't be cross. This is the idiom. Don't be cross. I was just pulling your legs. This is also idiom. There are 2 idioms in the one sentence. Don't be cross or don't be foolish. Both are the idioms. Don't be cross. Naraz mat ho. I was just pulling your legs. मैं तो सिर्फ मजाक कर रहा था. These are 2 sentences which are used in idiomatic expression. So don't be cross is also the part of the imperative sentences in the third part of the imperative sentences in the prohibition, that is the third part of the imperative sentence. Okay, let's see what is the fourth part of the imperative sentence, as we have got 5 parts of the imperative sentences. The fourth part of the imperative sentences is suggestion. Let's see what does the suggestion mean in imperative sentence. What does the suggestion give us in the imperative sentence? what does the fourth part of the suggestion teaches us in the imperative sentences? So the students, the next part of the imperative sentence is the fourth part, that is the suggestion. For the suggestion, we use only one word that is very easy and easy to understand, that is the let's. So let's is used for the suggestion. When we suggest somebody, we use the suggestion part of the imperative sentence, that is the part number 4. So let's see how do we use it. This is the syntax of the suggestion of the imperative sentences. First of all, we have to use the let's plus base verbs first form plus object. Let's, first form of base verb and object. So let's see the example that how do we make sentences in the suggestion part number 4 of the imperative sentences. So let's play cricket. Example number 1, let's play cricket in the evening. Let's play cricket outside. Let's play cricket outside. This is the example, let's play cricket outside. In this sentence, I am suggesting to somebody to play a cricket outside. Okay, sentence number 2 is let's try luck. Somebody is suggesting to another body that he should try a luck. So let's try a luck is the next part of a sentence. Next sentence, let's try a luck is the next sentence. The next sentence is let's invent new things. Let's invent new things. This is a suggestion of the one person to another person to give suggestion to a person that he should invent the new thing. This is suggestion from my side that you should invent new things for your state, for your country. So I am giving you suggestion to give or to suggest. I am suggesting to you to invent new things for your state, for your country. Okay, next sentence is let's work hard for the exam. Let's work hard for the exam. Let's work hard for the exam is also one of the suggestion. Next sentence is let's burn all the boats to achieve our goal. Let's burn all the boats to achieve our goal. This is one of the famous idiom. This is one of the famous idiom of one of the part of the suggestion that let's burn all the boats to achieve our goal. One of the part of the suggestion, that is part number 4 of the imperative sentence. The next sentence is let's teach him a lesson. If somebody comes in front of you and says that I'm very strong, I can defeat you in a minute, and you are silent, you are calm, you are patient. So after that, after a few moments, you will say let's teach him a lesson. You will say to your friend and you will also say to him let's teach him a lesson. So this is also suggestion to your friends from your side to teach him a lesson. What would you say? Let's teach him a lesson. You are giving suggestion. Suggestions, the sub part of the session is the permission. That is the permission. For example, in this permission, we use sub part of the suggestion, that is permission. When we have to ask the permission from somebody, we use the second part of the suggestion. Let's see what is the second part of the suggestion. So the student, the second part of the suggestion is the permission. The sentence structure of the suggestion, second part of the suggestion is the permission. The sentence structure is let plus him plus base verbs first form plus object. The syntax of the second part of the suggestion, that is the permission. This is the syntax which is telling that first of all we have to use the let. After that we have to use the objective case of pronoun. Objective case of the pronoun. After that we have to use the first form of the main verb. In the last we have to use the object, and in the end the full stop is necessary. Without full stop, sentence would be incomplete. Whether it is completed or not, we have to put the full stop over there. So what are its examples? The example of the permission is let him drive a car. I am giving permission. I am asking for permission from a person. I am asking a permission from a person to drive him a car. Let him drive a car. Let him drive a car. Let them play cricket. Let them play cricket is also its example. Let her write a book. Let her write a book is one of the part of the permission, that is sub part of the suggestion. Let her write a book. Okay, let them to do their work. Let them to do their work. उसे अपना काम करने दो. Let them to do their work. Let us operate computer. हमें कंप्यूटर चलाने दो. Let them write a story. उन्हें एक story लिखने दो. Let us write a story. हमें story लिखने दो. Okay, this is the second part of 5, that is of the imperative sentence, and the part number 5 of the imperative sentence is the advice. So let's see what does advise say about the imperative sentences in part number 5. Okay, the students, welcome back. So the fifth part and the last part of the imperative sentence is the advice. In the advice, we have to use certain sentences which are very useful sentences in the imperative sentences. Let's see why do we use the advice. When we advise somebody or something, when we use somebody, when we advise somebody, when we advise our friend, when we act upon the advice of our parents, when we have to act upon the advice or give advice to somebody, we use the advice part of the imperative sentence, that is the part number 5. Okay, let's see how it is used. For example, this is the example of the advice part. Let's see why it is. What is the example? Sentence number 1 says that my son, be noble and work hard. My son, be noble and work hard. In this sentence, I'm asking a person, I'm asking my son to be noble and he should be hardworking. In this sentence, I'm asking to my son to be noble and work and hardworking. So, my son, be noble and work hard is first sentence of the advice. The second part, the second sentence of the advice is be wise and go to school. Be wise and go to school. I am advising to the second person to be wise and it's called the advice number 2. Okay, the third part, the third sentence is be tender hearted, be kind hearted. Be tender hearted or be kind hearted, both have got the similar meaning, so they are the same sentences. Sentence number 4 is my friend, work hard and be determined. My friend, work hard and be determined. मेहनत करो और determined रहो. My son, my friend, work hard and be determined. I am advising to a person hardworking and to be determined. I am advising a person to be hardworking and to be determined. Next sentence is, oh dear, act upon the advice of your elders. Oh dear, act upon the advice of your elders. The next sentence is, dear brother, get ready for the school. I'm advising to I'm advising to my brother to be ready for going to the school. So the students, this was all about the imperative sentences. In the imperative sentences, we have learned the 5 types of the sentences of the imperative sentence. What were the 5 types? Number 1, the first part was giving the command. The second was giving the request, command, request. The third one was giving, we have already learnt that. The third one was giving the prohibition. The fourth one was giving the suggestion. The fifth one was advice. So we have learnt all these 5 parts of the all the 5 parts of the imperative sentences, which are very easy to learn. If you have any query or question or any kind of information or you want to ask any question, please comment in the comment box. See you after a short break in the next video. Take care.